You can fire an employee for committing a misconduct, but it must be for the right reasons and the right procedure. Hi, my name is Asta Mullah and I am a registered attorney. This is exactly what we're going to be covering in this video today. What are the lawful reasons and grounds to dismiss an employee for misconduct in South Africa? Well, the first important thing is you must investigate the misconduct. In other words, you need to find out whether or not they've actually done something wrong. Number two, you need to determine whether or not there is a rule that they've broken in the workplace. This rule can be in the form of company policy or even an unspoken rule. In other words, don't steal money from the company. You don't need that to be in the company policy. Number three, make sure that the rule is reasonable. So for instance, I fought a case recently where the company fired my client because they said he shouldn't have spoken to clients. But there's nothing wrong about speaking to clients. He was in the customer service department. So it wasn't a reasonable rule that they were trying to enforce on him. Number four, is the employee aware of the rule? In other words, can the employee say, you didn't train them, there's no company policy, they just didn't know anything? The next one is, did the employee break the rule? And this is where most misconduct cases turn on. It's a dispute of fact, which means that either they did it or they didn't. The next one is, was the rule consistently applied? In other words, did you treat other employees differently to this employee? Maybe you allowed your friend to come late to work, but with this employee, you were very fussy. At 7:01, you started embarrassing them in front of the whole office. Another aspect to consider is dismissal the appropriate sanction for breaking the rule? For example, if an employee had taken a pen home, are you going to fire them, or do you think maybe a warning would be more justifiable? And the last important point is to show breakdown of trust. In other words, you have to say that you cannot trust the employee anymore. They've done such a bad deed to the company that they no longer can work for the company. In summary, that's what you need to show to prove a fair misconduct dismissal. If you need help in your situation, whether you are an employer or an employee, you're welcome to click the link below and book an appointment with our office. I wish you all the best and I'll speak to you soon.